Mom, Dad, I am so happy you are finally getting married. I think it's cool that I'm old enough to be a part of this special day since most kids will never be part of their parents' wedding. I know that I'll remember it forever. I just wanted to say that me and Lorenzo love you so much and that we are so happy for both of you. And if you happen to have any extra money left over from the wedding, I have some good ideas of how you could spend it. Congratulations.
Yeah, Nico!
For those who don't know me, I'm Elizabeth's older sister. And when thinking about preparing for tonight and what to say, most of you would probably know that my sister and I don't have the typical sister relationship that a lot of sisters share. But weddings have a funny way of making you think about life and family and those who have been a part of your journey to where you are today. And if you know Elizabeth and you know a little bit of our family history, for many, many years, we actually had a very close relationship with our maternal grandmother. So much so that Elizabeth's wedding ring today was her wedding ring. We shared many moments with her as a grandmother. She would pick us up from school. She would help take us to basketball practices. She would smack our elbows when we were at the dinner table. She would yell at me about thank you notes. All of those little things that grandmothers would say. So I got engaged to my husband the year that Elizabeth was pregnant with Nicholas. And it was a bittersweet year because we understood what my grandmother was going through and that she wouldn't be along for very long. And I'm so thankful that she was able to be present to welcome her first grandchild, Nicholas. And unfortunately, she didn't make it for my wedding.
I've known Mike for 20 years. We've been brother-in-laws for 10, but great friends for many years before that. Mike will always be there protecting and providing for his family. This is a guarantee. Just look at him. His well-manicured beard, tweezed brows, perfectly party hair. He is an instant deterrent to any would-be aggressor. Intimidating, look at him, right? With that being said, Mike is perhaps the funniest human being I ever met. His humor is infectious.
Perfect.
In good times and bad, you can count on Mike to keep the mood light and humorous. He can't help but to make people laugh. Liz, I'm sure there's one reason you keep him around. The day Nico was born, I saw an almost instantaneous shift from an immature, graffiti-writing young kid to the strapping young lad you are today. Full circle.
So if you know a little bit about Elizabeth, she's into more of the spiritual realm. The rocks, the geodes, her precious tarot cards that are folded in a cloth and put away. And when thinking about today, I started thinking in the way that Elizabeth would think. And I don't know if she knows this, but this year in numerology is an 11 universal year. 1-1. Our grandmother died 11 years ago in January. And the 11 universal year is an incredible year because it is the culmination of a 10-year journey of challenges, of hardship, of relationship, and struggles. And this is the year of celebration. And how incredible is it that we are here tonight celebrating such a challenging but beautiful journey that have brought you both here today. And I'm someone that doesn't take advice from anybody. I'll tell you that. And when I was getting married, before my grandmother passed, in a quiet moment, she said to me, "I want to tell you something. Mary Carmen, when you get married, it's a really incredible thing. And I have to tell you this. And just don't push it out of your mind, but just think about it as the years go on. When you choose to spend your life with someone, it's an incredible choice. And your job is to put that person, that relationship, above anything else in your life. And when you receive children in the world, if that's what you're to do, then when making decisions in your life, you need to decide, is this the best decision for my immediate family? And to me, it was such an old-fashioned view. Put my husband above children? Oh, never. But having celebrated 10 years of marriage and have had my own challenges, I've seen this come to fruition. I've seen my grandmother's voice come into my head. And what I've seen is my sister has lived this advice her entire life. Because if you know Elizabeth, all she wants is for everyone to be together as a family and happy and loving each other.
You are both exceptional people with a lot to offer each other and all those around you. What's amazing to me as I look back is the persistence you have both demonstrated and how that persistence has carried over into the life you have built together. No matter the odds of the challenges, there is an undeniable desire you both had to succeed as one, and that's obvious. So you two have overcome more as individuals, parents, and a couple than most will face in a lifetime. And that simply means the hardship is behind you and the best is yet to come. I could use the typical cliche that today, two individual families were joined by marriage, but the truth is we've been family for years. Today is simply the culmination.
And it is such a blessing. And while she might not see that I see these things, she embodies so much of our beautiful grandmother and her beautiful spirit that I wish I could embody more of. And so I say tonight, keep living her truth and her advice, because you do it every day. Know that she's here celebrating with us. And here's to an incredible 10 years of celebration of such a difficult journey, but such a beautiful one that is starting today.